All right, you guys, welcome back to another vlog. I want to start this vlog off by thanking my 328 subscribers. Thank you guys, thank you for watching, and leave comments below, like, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. So let's keep things going. We have yet another busy day ahead of us. Beyoncé, let's quickly talk Beyoncé. Beyoncé is coming to town this week. Today is Wednesday, which means she'll be here tomorrow. I'm planning on going, and so with that being said, I need to perfect my outfit. Now, I've made a couple of purchases. I'm actually still waiting on a shipment with Fioboc that I made a while back. And yeah, I still haven't, it's in transit. Today is day 3. It's been en route for 3 days now. Or it's been out for delivery for 3 days now. So hopefully I get this package, because one of the shirts that I purchased could absolutely work for the outfit that I'm shooting for. Let's move things to the bathroom briefly. Sorry, this net is driving me insane. Okay. Here I have my towel hanger. I purchased this ladder on Amazon. The little end pieces are tearing up my wall, and it's chipping away at the paint. In addition to, it really doesn't stay level with the wall and the floor. So I purchased a new one that we're gonna open up. Hopefully it works. All right, so I actually purchased a couple of things from Amazon. All right. This is one of my favorite oil diffusers, oil blends. It's by the company Juniper Ridge. Absolutely love. I've been using their scents for several years now, and I mainly just use them just for just wearing as cologne. But yeah, this scent that I have is Cascade Forest. Love, 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 love. I actually purchased a filter replacement for my shower head, but that hasn't gotten here yet. Alright, hopefully, oh man. Yes. I hate when Amazon does this. They totally could have just packed my filter with the oil diffuser. Anyways, everything's here now. I hope I'm not disappointed, because I am not one to return. Okay, I'm very aggravated. This ladder, although it's nice, it's a lot shorter than the one I wanted to get rid of. And most likely I'll have to purchase another one of the same ladder so that I can make it taller. So that's something I may or may not do. We'll see. I definitely want to get rid of this one. I do enjoy the wooden one much more. We'll see. Okay, you guys, so it's happening. So today is Thursday. I'm gonna try and go to the Beyoncé concert. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, Gerard, what do you mean you're gonna try? Well, there's a couple of things, right? First being outfit, second being principle. Honestly, like, I'm not one to spend like loads of money on like entertainment. It's just not really like, but it's Beyonce. So I'm just like, okay, what if I wait last minute to try and snag a ticket at a good price? That's where my head is right now. So it's just like, who knows what's gonna happen? I'm gonna try and snag a ticket at $100 or less, ideally $50 or less. Because you have to think, I have to think, like, these are artists. Like, they're obviously living the high life, and they're like taking from like people like me who are like, anyways, I'm broke. I want to get a ticket at a decent price. With that being said, we now need to focus on an outfit. I need to figure out what I'm gonna wear. So I'll show you guys like what I have so far. And yeah, let me just show you. So I'm thinking about wearing this shirt. It's already like rugged and worn in. I got this from Urban Outfitters years ago. This hat I found thrifting. And I'm thinking of buying like a new pair of sunglasses, but also like I don't want to do too much and then end up not going to the concert. You see the vision, like the vision is there, but like this is where things get tricky, okay? Ay, ay, ay. But so far, like, this is hot, right? So far, I think I like this so far. Now I have to find the rest of the outfit. I have no belt, I have no pants, I have no shoes. So we have to go thrifting. Let's go.
See me up in the 11 girls. I'm stood in the back, got my tank in my grill. Flin brim with my eyes getting low. Every boy in here with me got that smoke. Every girl in here gotta look me up and down. All on Instagram, pay 5 pounds. Looking like the image every time I come around. Please up, tell me how I'm looking, babe.
All right, so long story short, thrifting failed. So there's this one store that has like a ton of boots, but a lot of them run way too small or they were either way too big. So I was gonna get the bigger pair, right? But the bigger pair, no, all of the boots for the most part were over $100. So then I'm like, wait, Gerard, you're quite literally about to spend more money on the Beyonce concert, more money on your outfit than you are willing to spend on the actual ticket. So then I was like, all right, no, this is ridiculous. On top of that, of course the boots were leather, so, or like alligator, there was some sort of like animal skin boot. And so I'm like, all right, Gerard, this just all across the board does not fit your principles. And so with me going against my morals, I had to like get back to the drawing board. So that was a fail. I'm now going to grab coffee, relax my mind, and we'll go back to the drawing board later.
Because I don't.
Let's talk concert. The concert was good. The concert Beyonce, there's a reason why she's a top performer. There's so much attention to detail, and for her to put a show together that's so well organized, and it seems like everything goes without a hitch. God, there's so much detail that goes into that show, and it's to be respected. While I can respect that what Beyonce does is next level, I can also say that my experience was tainted because of the fans. I'm a fan of Beyonce, right? I'm a fan of Beyonce, but I'm not like losing my, right? So because Beyonce is who she is, like, I want to enjoy her. I want to enjoy the performance that she puts on. And it's really hard to do that when you have humans with no etiquette and no respect for others. Now, granted, people are there to have a good time. I understand that. But at the same time, like, Beyonce is hitting these notes and I can't really hear them because you have the fans screaming, trying to sing along with her. And it's that mixed with, I was in nosebleed seats. And so the audio from where I was sitting, the audio wasn't the best. I wasn't expecting it to be as bad as it was. And I don't know if it had to do with the Mercedes-Benz Stadium or if it were a mixture of the crowd, of the fans just like being really like supportive and like loud and singing along and like all that. But I just really couldn't hear Beyonce. I really couldn't hear the music also. Like, I could hear it, but I couldn't really make it out as well as I would have liked. So it was a cool experience though, I guess. Me personally, I feel like concerts are, for people like me, concerts are more fitting for like going to see a rap artist, especially concerts at that size. You're dealing with a bunch of like fans that are like obnoxious, and me personally, concerts are probably better fit for like going to see a rap artist, rap the lyrics and like, you know, go to act a fool and have a good time. Beyonce, like, you want to like respect and like actually like absorb and hear the music and her vocals, and I didn't get that experience. Now, also keep in mind I was in nosebleeds, so, you know, I'm sure if you paid the 500, 600 plus for those tickets up front, maybe your experience is completely different. But yeah, that's my little Beyonce concert rant. Another thing that I thought was quite ridiculous. So again, I was in nosebleeds, and so again, I was pretty far away from the actual stage. And when you're that far away, like, the seating, they're really tight, and you have about maybe this much space to like walk through the aisles. And so it's really bizarre to me. Like, the drinking, I can understand. Like, if you're drinking beverages during a concert, I totally understand that. But like, especially when you're sitting like that far away from the main stage and the fans are like as loud as they are, quite bizarre watching several people with their like nachos and cheese and like their like full like entrees or like snacks while they try and like enjoy the performance. I don't know, I just feel like that's like eating like nachos and cheese or like whatever other foods they offer at the stands. I just feel like it was a bit ridiculous. Especially when you have to like inch your way past people to get to your seat. It was just fans. just humans are so obnoxious. It's insane. It's so insane. Yeah, I just thought that was a little bizarre. But then you have, then you have people that are like standing the entire time, but they're having a good time. Like they're being interactive, like they're dancing, they're singing along, and I'm like, okay, I get that. But then you have like, for example, like a lot of the women brought their partners with them. And so you just have them like just like awkwardly standing, just like motionless. And it's just like, just sit down. Like you can just sit down and enjoy the performance. You don't have to just like stand there for nothing, especially when you're not like dancing or singing along. It's just, people are so bizarre, very bizarre. And it's like, that's another aspect to like large concerts like this. It's so hard to enjoy the performer when you just have a bunch of like bizarre people with things going on around you. It's controlled chaos. I left early because there was no way I was going to stay for the end of that performance and try and figure out how to leave that stadium in all that chaos. I absolutely left early. I don't know how early I left. It was like 10, I think it was around like 10:15 when I left. And then there was another, if that wasn't bad enough, there was another event going on at another stadium or something, not too far away. So it was just a lot of people. And so I just decided to leave early. Yeah. Really great concert though. Like Beyoncé, like her artistry is just up there. And like, it's a mixture of like, of course she's singing. So like vocally, she's incredible, but then she's also aware of her fans and interacting with her fans. But then she's also aware that this is a production, so she's in full production mode. But then she also has to worry about her kiddos on stage and performing with her kids. It's just crazy. Like, and everything around her, like her performers and the visuals, like the stunts, like everything is going as planned. And it's just like, wow, like I cannot imagine how much work goes into a production at this level. Mind blowing. You guys, I am, so earlier in this vlog, I told you that I was waiting on a package from Fioboc because there was an item that I could have worn to the Beyonce concert and it would have been a perfect addition to my outfit. I've already been to the Beyonce concert and my package arrived today, of course. And something was telling me to postpone the concert and give it a couple of more days for my package to arrive. But then I was just like, my luck, I was just like, no, I'm just gonna go. I'm so irritated right now. And now I'm like, does this give me an excuse to go back to the Beyonce concert? Because I also want to go check out the concert again, but buy like better seats to see if the audio is any better. Why is life so complicated? Okay, the moment that we've all been waiting for. Let's try on these, let me show you what I purchased. So just for full transparency, these are the items that I purchased with my own money. Cool company. And they were actually like one of the first like partnerships that I had when I was just throwing content on YouTube. I've been struggling to find like cool pieces to wear, and I was like, oh, Fioboc, like duh, let me checked their website, and they had several cool items to pick from. I have an activewear t-shirt. Let me try this one on first. In the winter, I love wearing all black, but in the summertime, I don't want to wear. In the summertime, I feel like dark gray looks best on me. Dark gray and black is like my go-to combination. So they had this active t-shirt in charcoal, dark gray. So let's try this one on. Let's see. Am I too fat for this shirt? So I picked this one up in a size medium. I think I like it. Let me check it out in the mirror. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, I really do like this shirt. This will be perfect just for when I need to throw on a shirt for when I'm biking and I just need to get from point A to point B. It'll be great for what I need it for next. So the other two shirts are more like casual. I needed shirts for when I'm going out in town. Oh, also, Fioboc, they've been including these really cool. I noticed in my last package with Fioboc, they offer these really cool like net bags, these little like pouches, and I do believe these are for like washing your material, like washing your clothing, especially like the more casual pieces. You can just wash your garments in these bags or like for storage, but I mainly think these are for washing your shirts. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what these are for. Let's try on the black one. This is the shirt that I wanted to wear for Beyonce's concert. God, I'm so upset this did not come in time. So this shirt is, I got this shirt in a small. It's a V-neck. Not sure if you can see it, but it's like a V-neck sweater shirt. And then the bottom is kind of like that style. Let me try this one on. This one might be too small. No, this is perfect. Yeah, no, this is perfect. Because I wanted it to be tighter around the arm, so I got a size small. And then like the bottom, you can always kind of like stretch out. This would have been perfect. Imagine me at the Beyonce concert with this hat. God, I'm so upset. I'm gonna have to go back to the Beyonce concert. Like, this is so hot. God. So yeah, I got this in small. Whatever the case, it'll be really, this is like, I love this. For going out, you can pair it with any sort of like dress pant or slacks, even shorts. I kind of like it with the shorts as well. The last shirt is kind of a gamble, because I'm not sure if I'll like it. I'm not even sure if it will fit the way I need it to. Let me just try it on for you guys. This one I got, this one I got in a size medium. So I'm not sure if you can, you can see the details in this shirt. I don't know, I think I like this. But I'm also thinking I probably could have got a large. I also don't think I really enjoy like heather gray or like light gray on me personally anymore. I just came to that realization a couple of weeks ago. All right, so I just finished checking this one out in the mirror. This one isn't bad. I think I probably could have gotten a large, but the medium isn't bad, and I feel like I could have. I feel like the medium I can stretch out a little bit. Yeah, no, not with the hat. Okay. Well, there you have it. I have to play around with this shirt. This one is okay. I'm not in love with it, but I also don't hate it. I don't know, do you guys like the medium, or do you feel like I should have gotten a large? I think like the large would have given a more baggier look, which probably would have fit better on my body. I'm not sure, or do you like the medium? We'll see. I'll give you guys an update on this. I'll wash it and we'll see. Okay, I'm really excited. This black shirt is, All right, you guys, I am ending the vlog here. If you're still watching, thank you for watching. I'm currently at the park, just, I'm practicing grounding. Apparently it's pretty good for you. And also, it just helps me just like recenter and just refocus and just be happy with where I am in life, just be happy with what I have, the people in my life. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've been trying to practice. Life is already hard, so it gets complicated, or life gets worse when you're not centering yourself and just making sure your life is organic and making sure you're surrounding yourself with natural elements as much as possible. But yeah, that's all I have. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next videos. Stay tuned for the next vlogs, and yeah, stay safe. Peace and love. Goodbye.